again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Faridah. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're new, welcome to my channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, a part of the family, thank you for coming back and stay tuned for today's video. As you can already tell from the title of today's video, it's another live upload video about what I'm not going to be studying the LPC, which is going to law school in the UK to become a lawyer or become a solicitor. And so before I start, I'm just going to say that in the UK, if you study a law degree, it is either you want to become a solicitor or a barrister, or you don't want to become a lawyer at all, and you want to do something entirely different from the law, which is absolutely amazing, fantastic. It's a choice that everyone has to make. And in my own case, I have, obviously because I'm from Nigeria, I have the option either to go to law school in the UK or go back home to Nigeria and do law school. Before I started uni, going to law school in Nigeria is something that I really wanted to do, and I felt like it's something I want to do. Like, I want to go back to my home country, qualify in my country, serve my country, all of that kind of jazz. But since I started my degree and like seeing how like the state of the country is, I just feel like I don't want to go back to Nigeria to do law school. At least not at the moment, like not anytime soon. And the plan was I was gonna go to law school in the UK, like do the LPC. And so in the UK, if you want to become a lawyer, if you want to become, so in the UK, you can't become a solicitor and a barrister. It's either you become a solicitor or a barrister, unlike in Nigeria where you can become a solicitor and barrister at the same time. But in the UK, you have to choose one. And in my case, I thought the solicitor route is more of what I would like to do. And I decided that I was going to like go to do the LPC and hopefully qualify and get a training contract. But I've just like thought that I don't want to actually do the LPC anymore because I just felt like the time is not right. And actually, the way it also works in the UK is that if you want to do the LPC, you can, because the LPC is quite expensive, but obviously if you're an international student that's paid a lot of money in tuition fees already, like that's not going to be a lot of money to you. But anyways, it's a lot of money. And in the UK, before you can qualify, you need to do the LPC and get a training contract. And when you get a training contract, your law firm can sponsor your LPC if it's a big law firm that has the capacity to sponsor your LPC. I just felt like I'm an international student that requires a visa to actually work in the UK. So if I did the LPC, like if I self-funded the LPC, that would mean that I would still need to get a law firm to offer me a training contract and obviously sponsor me, and obviously sponsor my visa to work in the UK. And I just thought, if that is going to be the case, because if your law firm sponsors your visa, if your law firm is able to sponsor your visa to stay in the UK, you can also afford to sponsor your law school fees. I just thought, if that's going to be the case, then if I need a law firm to actually sponsor me to go to law school, then I will just wait and hopefully get a training contract. And when I get a training contract, then I can do the LPC. And that was what made me decide I wasn't going to do the LPC anymore, because initially actually I applied for the LPC, like once my degree finished, once I got my certificate, I already applied for the LPC, got a confirmed offer, paid the deposits, and everything was set for me to get my cash to study the LPC. And I just thought the time wasn't right. So because I was also trying to save money, I applied for the LPC in Manchester instead of London, because if you do it in London, it's more expensive. I just thought, well, I'll go to a different city and do it in that city, in Manchester, and just to see what Manchester is like. But I just thought, the time is not right. I'm going to be paying so much money to do this course when a law firm could easily sponsor me to do it if I get a training contract at their firm. And so I decided to cancel my offer. So I called them up and said, oh, I don't want to do the LPC anymore. I've like had a rethink, and I think that something else would be better for me at this point in time. So now I decided that I'm not doing the LPC anymore. I've cancelled my offer. I've gotten my money back. Obviously that took a long process because they were trying to argue with me and say that, oh, because you cancelled like within this period of time or whatever, we're going to take like £250 off of your money. And I'm like, your terms and conditions say that this is it. You can't, like, if you cancel within this period of time, you get your full amount of money. And so once it aired that, obviously I knew my rights. You can't just like take £250 off of my money. So anyways, they returned my £3,000 deposit, and I'm not doing the LPC anymore, and I'm not going to law school anymore, at least for a while. And so now that I'm not going to law school anymore, I'm not, because if I was going to law school, I would have had to apply for another student visa or extend my student visa actually. So now I'm not, what is it called? So now I'm not in the UK as a student anymore. I've decided to apply for the post-study work visa and see what happens really, and just work. And if I get a training contract within that period of time when I'm working, then I can go back to study the LPC and qualify. Or if I get another job that is not law related, then I can do that. But anyways, I've decided not to do the LPC. I've cancelled my offer, and that is it really. because even though I really want to become a lawyer, like it's something I really am passionate about, I feel like I've had doubts about actually becoming a solicitor. Maybe because I've applied to like training contracts and got like loads of rejections or whatnot. But anyways, I've decided that I'm not doing the LPC. I'm not going to self-fund the LPC, because if the plan was that I'm going to use all of my savings, like literally empty my bank account and pay for the LPC. But I just thought that is not really the best decision, because even if I did the LPC, there is no guarantee that I will get a training contract. So if I did the LPC and what is it called? If I did the LPC and I don't have a training contract, then I don't know what's gonna happen. I just felt like it wasn't really right, and I've heard like a lot of people saying that obviously it's gonna be difficult also because of my university, because it's a low-ranking university, and so because of that it may be more difficult. But obviously I don't really believe that, because I'm still gonna keep applying for training contract and see what happens. And if I get a training contract, fine. If I don't, then that's fine. I've got experience in other areas that I can also like work in that are not law related. So if an opportunity arises that is not law related, I'm very happy to do it. Like I want to work in law, but if another opportunity arises that's not law related, I'm not gonna like pigeonhole myself and say, okay, if law doesn't work, then it's a do or die affair. For me, it's not a do or die affair. So if something else works in my favor, I'm gonna do it, because I enjoy other things that are not law related. Anyways, I've got a bit of experience in other things that are not law related. So if what is it called? If not, I'm going to apply for the post-study work visa. If I don't get a training contract once my post-study work visa expires, maybe I'll go back to the LPC and self-fund it by myself. But that's not really the plan. I'm hoping that things will like work in my favor, and I wouldn't need to actually go back and self-fund the LPC. Actually, so if my post-study work visa expired and I didn't get a job, I didn't get a skilled worker visa, and I decide to go and do the LPC, that would mean that I would have 1 year of doing that LPC to hopefully get a skilled worker visa. So, and if that doesn't happen also, that would mean that I would have to carry my bags and go back to Nigeria, which is not the plan. I really hope that doesn't happen, because I like this country so much. Like, it's so amazing, and it gives you so many opportunities to develop yourself, develop your skills, and you're valued. So you want to be somewhere where you feel valued and where you feel appreciated. And if it's this country, then I'm happy to stay here. But anyways, that is the plan really. I'm not doing the LPC anymore, because I feel like it's not really a I feel like it's a risky investment basically, and I feel like the time is not right. I feel like I would just want to like gain more experience first and then go to law school later. And if law works for me, fine. If law doesn't work, I'm okay also. But anyways, that is it for today's video. Really, it's a really short video. I think I've like elongated it too much, but anyways, I think you get the gist. I'm not doing the LPC. I'm not going to law school in the UK. I'm just going to apply for the post-study work visa and see what happens. And once that happens, if I get the once I get the post-study work visa, not if, once I get the post-study work visa, then, because obviously that's my only option now. Once I get the post-study work visa, I'll keep working. I'll try to get a skilled worker visa before my post-study work visa expires, and I'll try to get a training contract actually before my post-study work visa expires. And if that doesn't happen, then the plan is obviously to get if I don't get a training contract like after 1 year, then I would be mostly focusing my mind on getting a skilled worker visa in any kind of in any area, in an area in another area that interests me, that is not necessarily law related. But anyways, I think you understand this video. It's a bit all over the place because I didn't really plan this video very well, but I hope you understand. Like, the main gist is that I'm not doing the LPC anymore. And before I end the action, I'm just going to say that if you're Nigerian, if you have Nigerian parents, for example, once you study law, the expectation is usually that, oh, you're becoming a barrister. Oh, Barrister Faridah, barrister, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not becoming a barrister. I'm not becoming a solicitor, not just yet. And, like, you can't even call me a barrister, because the plan is not to become a barrister, like, at all. So, the plan is to become a solicitor. And if that doesn't work, I'm interested in other areas that I'm also looking to explore within this time that will be hopefully on the post-study work visa. But anyways, you get the gist. Do what is best for you. Like, for me personally, I feel like this is what is best for me, to not do the LPC at this point in time, to not self-fund the LPC and just put my money in something else, and whatever happens within the space of 2 years, we'll see. And I mean, it's a bit of a gamble, but doing the LPC is also a risky investment that I'm not ready for. But anyways, I applied for the LPC, super easy process, paid the application fee, which I've now lost, obviously. But I mean, I was really open to the LPC, like go to Manchester. I was already looking at places in Manchester to rent because I was excited to do the LPC and qualify. But that is, and get a training contract and qualify. But that is not in the works anymore for now. So that is it really. I will not be becoming a lawyer in the next, I don't know, 1 year, 2 years or more. I will not be becoming a lawyer in the next 2 years at least, unless I get a training contract. I don't know, in the next application cycle, and I maybe end my post-study work visa. But that's a bit all over the place. Don't let me stress you guys too much about what's going on in my head. But anyways, thank you for watching today's video. If you're also an international student coming to the UK to study law, especially, make sure that once you start your course, try to start getting as much work experience as possible. Apply for VAC schemes and training contracts, because that would really help you. And if you get a training contract before your student visa expires, it just puts you in a better position to stay back in the UK, because then you may not even need a post-study work visa once you get a training contract, and you get a training contract at a law firm that can sponsor your LPC. And that would also mean that if you want to become a solicitor, obviously, that would mean that you finish your degree, 3 years or 4 years, finish your degree, or if you're doing a foundation year, finish your 5-year degree, because if it's a 4-year course and a foundation year, so that's 5 years. Go and do your LPC, get a training contract, you've already secured a training contract, sign a training contract and qualify. And that is like the best way, obviously, but the journey is not always smooth for everybody. So if it's not like that for you, do not despair, because that is not the end of the world. Like, if something doesn't work in your favor, it doesn't mean that other things will not work in your favor. But obviously try as much as possible from day one to develop your skills, gain as much work experience as possible, even if they're unpaid. Majority of the work experience you gain will be unpaid anyway, so be prepared for that. But make sure that you still try as much as possible to get a lot of work experience and do them and build your CV basically. And I think that is it for today's video. Really, I've gone over what I was going to say, but I hope you find this video helpful. And that is it really. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, share, setting for more videos. And if you're also an international student that was considering the LPC and it's no longer doing the LPC, let me know in the comment section, because that will be interesting to know. And thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and setting for more videos. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.